Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It is time for the finale episodes here. The first one, the first part of Daybreak part 1. Getting into that one now. Can't believe I'm finally nearing the end. This long but amazing journey with Battlestar Galactica. As I said in the previous one, I'm doing Daybreak part 1 in this video, and then where I'm watching it on Sky Showtime, it is technically 2 episodes left after this one, Daybreak parts 2 and 3, but from what I can tell, you're supposed to watch those 2 to get that it's supposed to be one long episode, so I'm gonna treat it as that. So the next video that comes out, it's gonna have both of those. So the finale, the actual finale is in the next video. But yeah. Do I need to sum up where we are in the story? I don't. No, no, I don't have to. It's not necessary. Let's just get into this one. We're saying goodbye to the Galactica, and that's just in and of itself is crazy. But that's the decision that Adama he arrived at in the previous episode. Is we're taking the ship apart, and she's gonna go out in style. What does that mean? I had a little theory in the last one, so yeah. Subscribe, I guess, if you haven't done that. Like, comment. If you want to watch the last one with me right now, then there's early access on Patreon or with YouTube memberships alternatively. Links down in the description below, and let's go. Daybreak part 1.
The blood on these dog tags is 100% proof positive match.
I can't believe he just told everyone without actually telling her first and pulling her to the side, but it's Gaius, so I shouldn't be surprised. As I said in the last one as well, he seems sincere a lot of the time, and he genuinely wants to do the right thing, but it's Gaius Baltar. You can never 100% trust that man.
The ship in the fleet. To Galactica.
Oh, and then straight into the intro. Oh, they also included some stuff in the previously on that wasn't in the previous episode. So just, yeah. Oh, man, how is this going to end? Oh. Not even doing the, Whoa. Before the fall? What? What are they about to show us here?
You can call me Gaius, actually, if you want.
Yeah, she's gonna.
I've actually forgotten your name.
No name. Just sex.
Oh, hello. How are you? What? What?
What?
You will wait there or I'll sue you for abandonment. Yeah, I will.
Abandonment?
That was amazing. I'm just gonna clean up a little bit here. Okay, Laura, no cleaning.
Now we're at a baby shower.
Pregnant girls only get gifts. Just a sip.
No.
Sip. All right, just one little.
Don't. Lady.
Oh, frack me. He's early. Just a second.
Hooking up the storm there for... Oh!
I'm sorry. I'm Kara. Come on in.
Oh, I was why don't they know each other if they're... But it's because she's meeting him for the first time and she's with Sack. Oh, we're gonna see Sack?
I see you've met my better half, and this one's mine. Keep your hands off.
And a girlfriend stealer for a brother. Nice.
Never stole his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Well...
Dinner's almost ready.
Yes, sir.
I'm so happy.
She been stealing while I've been sleeping.
No one is stealing from you, Dad. All right?
Oh.
Hey, just shut up. You're in enough trouble already.
His dad.
Thought I asked you to wait in the car.
This be the new one you be banging, eh?
None of your bloody business.
This be then.
Gaius is ashamed of his family.
I need this. I
Even
need
his
this like
accent.
a fucking hole in the head.
Stupid bastard actually changed his accent. Would you believe that?
Enough! Shut up! Shut up right now! I won't stand here one moment longer and listen to your ridiculous...
Don't hit the man who's got he's got a cane. Maybe more knives.
And you're fracking lucky you're not living on the fracking street!
Big man cursing his father makes you feel important.
I'm sure that the driver can see you to your home. I'm going to spend the rest of this lovely evening with my dad.
Did not imagine that we were gonna meet his dad. Also did not imagine that we were gonna get like this flashback episode.
I'm Officer Stephanie, and this is Officer Sean with the Caprica City Police. Are you Laura Roslin?
Is this something we already know about? Told us before? Or
Late last night, your sisters and your father were all killed. We weren't able to verify the identity of the bodies until a few hours ago.
did we know that?
Preliminary tests indicate he was intoxicated when he sideswiped the car with your father and your sisters.
Thank you.
We're sorry for your loss.
Not as sorry as that careless driver is going to be when she gets her hands on him. Damn, she's taking this really well. Just get out. I need to clean. It's like it hasn't even clicked yet. It's just nope, not happening. It's not real. Just gonna walk outside, bare feet. Just let the water wash over you. That is an interesting reaction for sure, but I'm not gonna judge. I don't know how I would react, like receiving news like that.
Everyone else's numbers are down, which gives us solid majority on over half the civilian ships in the fleet. I mean, no one else comes even close to having that kind of political power.
What? Well, oh, yeah, sure. The political power. Let's get into that.
Humanity's final chapter is about to be written. You will be its author. Gaius, did you hear me?
I'm not sure I want Gaius to be the author of the last chapters of humanity. And yes, I'm never gonna like stop being hard on him.
You thirsty before
Hello, police department, please.
I found your father a new place to live.
Yeah, I'd like to...
Huh?
They encourage residents to garden and grow their own food. Julius will be a farmer again.
Well, that's nice.
They'll be set up in...
It's very weird though.
Had him in the apartment.
So from Gaia's perspective here, just this woman he just met doing all of this.
Your father's a very complicated man, guys, but there's a few simple things that make him very happy.
Hopefully he's still just talking about the farming and stuff. Hey, let's figure this out. How? What are we even doing with all these equations and notes?
The old man intends to fly the last Viper off-ship himself. Tell the deck gang to leave one launch tube intact.
Yes, sir.
Of course. Last one to abandon ship. Did you spill coffee everywhere? Coffee.
How you felt about Boomer. That was different. That's why you did what you did.
I did what I did because I'm a fracking idiot.
Oh wait, I didn't even realize they locked him up after what happened.
They're just machines.
My wife is a person.
She's a blow-up doll, Carl. They all are.
Tyrell, but back to this?
Don't blame yourself, but you can't trust them. You can't trust any of them.
That's just because you're saying that because you're hurt, which I get. It's that ship, the place, whatever. Just, it looks crazy and crazy every time we see it.
I forgot to sound all soppy and soft when speaking of the child.
She is a child, a frightened one.
She's a half-human, half-machine object of curiosity that holds the key to our continued existence somewhere in her genetic code.
And also a child. What? Drill? What are we... They're literally gonna take her apart. we need to do something fucking fast.
These are pilots from the memorial wall. We wanted to take them with us, you know, so we wouldn't leave them behind with the others.
The others?
A lot of photos still down there. Nobody knows who they are anymore.
Well, at least Hot Dog has grown into the role of being a dad. That's sad. Thought of like some of these people being forgot. Ah. Yeah, Adama, you have to save Hera.
The lives and well-being of thousands of people in the fleet.
Is that what you were thinking about when you outed Starbuck's secret? The well-being of thousands of people? Or the political gain of Gaius Baltar again?
Is that what this is about? Does everything have to be reduced to your personal feelings about Cara Thrace?
No, it's just about you.
Asking to have a genuine conversation. Please.
We're a little bit busy right now, so we'll table it for later. Or we can do 5 minutes now. All right.
I found my body, and I burned it. I don't know what I am.
I have to ask him a question. Do you know how to plug him in?
Should we, though? Plug him in?
I know what you are.
Oh.
You're my daughter.
I was just thinking that. You might say that. You're my daughter. You're my girl. Don't say jump.
The Hall of Fame someday, but you still haven't won a championship, and now the Seabucks are in a rebuilding year.
Oh.
It's perfection. That's what it's about. It's about those moments when you can feel the perfection of creation.
This sounds really weird and way out there if like we didn't already know about like what was to come with Sam in particular.
Find a perfect world for the end of Cara Thrace, end of line.
He said a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, ask your question.
The look on Adama's face. How frack is this?
I am willing to do anything to make this new life a good one.
Dude.
All I am asking is that my people have a voice in the government.
You had your chance with like having political power.
I'm not talking about myself. This is not for me personally.
Fine, then they can have influence, you can't. Sorry, I'm still...
My people can't get representation because I personally haven't passed Leah Dharma's selfless altruism test. I haven't been a goody-goody and worn a badge of honor.
I don't think you've passed Gaius Baltar's test. Tell me about the time that you made a truly heroic act of conscience which helped you not even in the slightest.
I wouldn't trust me either.
Yep. But that just means he's gonna do something probably, or Pet 6 is gonna have him do something. Like was adamant that he is very instrumental, like, or he's like straight up writing the final chapters here in human history. What? Why? Is that a bird in your house? A pigeon?
Get out of here!
Get out of here! Can't get rid of the bird. Hold on. Symbolism in that. What's this now?
Have your attention, please. I'm sure you're all aware that a child was abducted from this ship recently. I thought that a rescue mission was impractical.
So...
He does know where she's being held.
Of course, knowing where the colony is not nearly the same thing as being able to actually get her out.
But he's talking.
She's meant to fulfill a role, just as we were. So we're going, the 5 of us.
Oh, you're making decisions for all of us now.
You'll go, Tori.
I thought you were on board with that. If one go, we all go.
The old man is waiting on the hangar deck. Set import watch until you get back. Watchkeepers, report to the Admiral's quarters to declare yourselves in person.
One last mission for the people who are willing to follow along.
It's really happening. We're going after her.
Or what's left of her.
Oh, she's broken.
She's still alive, and she's still out there, and we're gonna get her, and everything's gonna be all right.
You have to believe.
I know it's been 3 months. I know that. I do too go out. I do.
Sushi.
I do.
Oh, I'm hungry.
How young is he? What's Mr. Perfect's name? Oh, Sean, I like that name. Sean what?
Date with a younger man? Sean Ellison. Should I recognize that name?
If it turns out that there are not enough personnel to crew Galactica, I will lead a Raptor assault with anyone who is willing to join me.
Going no matter what.
Let there be no illusions. This is likely to be a one-way trip. There is a line running down this deck. Volunteers, move to the starboard side. Everyone else to the port.
How long are you gonna give them here to decide? Because it's a really big decision. Oh man, like the aura of this man is just undeniable. Fucking love Adama.
Make your choice.
Hot dog.
Doc.
Whoa, Coddle.
He can't afford to lose a doctor. Go on back, Sherman. Thank you.
With Hot Dog going, I hope Tyrell stays behind. If Tyrell goes, Hot Dog needs to stay behind.
You got something better to do.
Both of the fathers are going? Guys.
Excuse me. Thank you.
A lot of volunteer... Ah. Barely walk, man. Wow.
Jump complete.
Whoa!
Holy frack, we're right on top of a singularity.
A black hole? Where away?
738 Carol.
A black hole?
It's a strategically sound position. The colony's bound within the gravity well of the black hole, but maintains a stable orbit.
Okay.
This right here is our only parking spot.
That's right on top of the fracking thing.
Right on top of that fracking thing.
They will have every gun in that colony pointed at that parking spot of yours.
That's what I do. Leave only one way in and out, and make it impossible to get past the gates.
Can you send someone in to like infiltrate and destabilize like before you?
Let's get to work.
To be continued. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's it, guys. We've now, the board is set. Moving into the actual finale. It's a suicide mission, or at least it's a rescue mission, but it's very likely that a lot of them are not gonna come back from this. But hopefully they're able to rescue Hera, and then what? Then we need answers. We're probably gonna get some answers along the way while we're doing this. Just in general, like this was an interesting episode. And coupled with the previous one, I think like these two episodes, they did a lot to prepare us for the finale. Making certain decisions, like now we at least know that some of humanity and the Cylons there, the good Cylons, they're going to at least survive for now as part of the fleet. They're not going on this mission. It's not everyone going, so we're not risking everyone. but it still seems like all the people that we know, at least like the characters that we've come to know and care about, seems like they're all going, unfortunately. And I'm gonna mention it again. I hope, and maybe I was wrong because there was a lot of people and walking back and forth, but please tell me that at least, if we lose Hot Dog, then Tyrell is going to survive. If Tyrell dies, then Hot Dog is going to survive, because who else is going to be a father to poor Nicholas? Yeah. Always, sorry, can't help it. I'm thinking about the little ones. I'm thinking about the kids. And speaking of kids, they better get there before they do whatever it is that they're about to do to Hera, which it looks like they are about to take her apart to study her. And yeah, the show has made a real villain in Cavill, and it's not that I don't, from his point of view and what he said about being limited and like, why did you have to create us in this way and put us in these, limiting human bodies, and he wants some answers. He wants to know how they can go on as well, but he's selfish, call it that, and he's just, it's very clear, of course, he's a villain here, and we need to take care of him. And what are the other ones? The Simons and the Frack, what's his name? It's the Cylons that we've spent the least amount of time with. Doral? Is that his name? Doral? Something like that. They're a bit one note, and they've been all along, but that it's fine. They don't all have to be like extremely complicated and jump back and forth with like allegiances and and all that. But damn, yeah, it's. Preparing myself, I'm not gonna in real time here. I'm not about to jump into the final to the finale. But I'm hopefully gonna watch it tomorrow, and I'm nervous, and it feels unreal. It feels not, because I've been watching the series for so long that it's about to end. What to say even? It was going back in time, and I thought for a second that the entire episode was going to be a flashback, and then we weren't going to really get back to the present until the finale. But no, we just spent some time in the past and checked in with some of the characters. I guess that was it didn't necessarily give us any answers, or it didn't answer any lingering questions about any of the characters' past, but it gave us some more insight into some of them, and seeing Gaia's dad, learning about him, because I don't think we've heard a lot about him before. Didn't really know that he was still Gaius was taking care of him while number 6 was getting to know him, and she made some decisions on his behalf for sure. So I guess that's how she weaseled her way in there, and he became dependent on her or something. And she's a character who's gone through a lot, Caprica 6, and she's definitely changed. And I know Gaius keeps saying that he's changed, and he has changed, but he's still Gaius, and I get why not a lot of people are willing to trust him, because I'm not either. I'm sure I'm gonna maybe eat my words in the end and like, oh, I should have trusted him all along, or gonna do something that's gonna make me like him more, or maybe not. Either way, he's important. He's gonna be very important to what's about to happen. And then we also in the past, of course, saw Rosalind, and I don't remember, sorry if that's information that we've gotten before, that she lost basically her like entire family in a car crash, and caused by some individual who was drinking, and they survived. So yeah, and she had an interesting reaction to it as well. About to go on a date with this younger guy, and then like, what was it, Sean? Something. Don't tell me it's the guy who actually, the drunk driver, or I'm sure they left that kind of just there. So I'm expecting for us to go back in time again in the finale, and actually, it seemed like they were setting something up. So maybe like me saying that we didn't really get any answers or anything, like answers to lingering questions, or maybe questions we didn't even know we had, by going into the past. But yeah, maybe that's coming. But it was really that was heartbreaking for sure. We got to see Sam sitting in a tub in water, just like he is now in the present, just in a very different way, but all still talking about perfection. So that's always been there. And then we had Kara getting to meeting Lee and Kara meeting each other for the first time. Back when Kara was with Zack before he died, and then Lee coming back to his place drunk and trying to throw out trying to get the pigeon out. So it seemed like that was also symbolic or important, and I feel like we're gonna get back to that, or maybe I just missed that, like what it was symbolizing. What did we? Anyone else in the past that we a little bit with Adama talking about the Galactica, and but most importantly in the present now, they've divided people up into the line down there through the hangar. People who are going on the suicide mission and people who are staying behind. So as I said, the board is set. We have the pieces ready here. The showdown is going to happen near a black hole of all things. Great. They positioned themselves really well there, unfortunately. Able to see who's coming and going because there's just one parking spot, as they said. So, can they in some way send in an infiltration team to begin with to take out the guns pointed at that parking space, so that when the Galactica comes in, it's not just gonna get blown into pieces or pulled apart or whatever. But I'm fairly certain that the outcome here, hopefully, gonna save Hera, and not everyone is going to die, and we're gonna get some answers and all. But I'm sure that's a final goodbye to the Galactica, and that's gonna be tough. Even if it's just a ship, but it's not really just a ship. It's not. It's been as much a part of the series, as much of a character in the series as any of the actual characters. So yeah, it's I have a feeling it's gonna be tough. There's gonna be some tears. I can't imagine that there won't be saying goodbye to the Galactica, to all the characters, and to the series overall. But I'm not there yet. Not quite yet. Still have the finale. Can't wait to get into it. Finally watch how they're gonna wrap this up. This amazing series that I care about so much. And I could keep going on and on and on about all of it. But let's just leave it at that. Next up, the finale. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you as soon as possible. So say we all.